that I met in Spain when I was there at the beginning of the 90s. I don't actually remember the date. I know I went to Spain twice. And the first time I was fortunate enough to be in his class, Bhagavatam class in the morning. I just want to sort of give you a bit of the context, what was going on at that point, because Maharaj came into a situation where people were a little unsteady because they'd lost their faith, quite a lot of faith in what is a guru. You know, it's a shame, but we've been through a situation where quite a few of our gurus have decided to, you know, not actually leave ISKCON, but they didn't want to take care of their disciples. It was like too much, so that was fine. Just that we felt like at that point we needed guidance, you know. And I think Maharaj came, he understood the situation, and he came in at that moment into a situation in Spain, a big farm. We had a lot of responsibility, and he was offering himself as our guide. So I was just like totally overwhelmed. I was like, this person is amazing. You know, just as Purnamasi was saying, he was chanting, he was singing these beautiful verses, and his, you know, few people's disciples, and Sanya's disciple was there with him. And it was just like, it was absolutely amazing experience. Then I have to say that he started asking us questions, yeah? So I thought, you know, oh, he's asking questions, you have to answer, you know. So I don't really like, you know, naive, stupid, whatever. But I put my hand up to answer the question. And when I answered the question, because the question was, so how are you going to keep from getting into Maya like this? You know, who is going to help you? And I'm just like, oh, I know. You just serve Krishna like this, you know. And I think like, you're thinking what Prabhupada would say that, oh, when you serve Krishna like this, and I was like, you know, he looked at me, and you know, one of those big shouts. He shouted across the whole room. There were loads of people in the room, and he shouted, and he went, no, like this, Guru Krishna Prashadi by Bhakti Lata Binish. And it was like, this was that was for me. Yeah, that was for everybody, but it was for me, yeah. So it was like, wow, I think I'm getting it. You know what I mean? It's like, you cannot do anything without the mercy of the Guru. So he was making it quite clear, that whole class. Every time he said something, he said, is that okay, Mataji? Is that okay? And I was like, and everybody that was Prabhupada, everybody was looking at me, and I was going redder and redder. And I was like, wow, I think I'm doing this, you know. So it was like, it was very difficult moment because I suppose it was like some years after our Guru had, you know, decided to leave his sanya. I wasn't taking shelter with devotees and my husband, and, you know, the general management, you know. So this great personality had come in a situation we'd all kind of like forgotten, you know. Are you supposed to have a Guru? It's true, you know, you're supposed to take a, you know. So it was like really hammering it home. So I just have to say to you that I actually love this personality. I really loved him. So he would have a little room next to the temple room for a few days. He only stayed for 2 or 3 days. Can you hear me okay? This sound is weird. Is this okay? Can you hear me okay? Yes, sir. So I would go and sit there, and I would just like look at him, and he didn't mind. He tolerated me. He was like a father. He sat there, and he just like, and he would, any stupid question I had, he would answer it, you know. And I was like, wow, he was just so amazing. I was just like, I was totally awestruck the whole time he was there. And very sad when he left. And then some years later, I looked for him in Bhubaneswar, down, and I couldn't find him. And I went back to Spain, and then some years later, one devotee came and he said to me, oh, so you're going to get initiated then? You know, reinitiated. And I said, well, I'm waiting to see Govinda Maharaj again. You know, I haven't seen him for so long, and I don't know where he is. Because we really out of contact with anybody in Spain. It's like, you know, no computers, no telephone. So it's like, And he said, oh, you didn't know? Like, that's a what? And he said he's left. And I go, what? He's left the world? And that was like a shock for me. I was like, no, I can't believe it. So it's made a very good impression on me, and I'm very grateful for your association, because I feel like that's what he came to do for us. He came to give us shelter when we lost so much shelter. And he's very, very insistent that everything is in Prabhupada's books. Take shelter of Prabhupada's books. You don't need to go anywhere else. You don't need to go out of ISKCON. You know what I mean? He's such a great personality. So I thank you very much.